So what I'm going to do right now before I continue is play a video. And because I want you to see why we are so misinformed. In this case, it has to do with Ukraine and how it is defined. But I want you to understand what is actually occurring. Check it out.
The unthinkable has happened to them, and this is not a developing third world nation. This is Europe.
As you're talking to us, Matthew, we're playing in the latest pictures of some of the refugees trying to get on trains or trying to get out of Ukraine. And what's compelling is just looking at them, the way they're dressed. These are prosperous, middle-class people. These are not obviously refugees trying to get away from areas in the Middle East that are still in a big state of war. These are not people trying to get away from areas in North Africa. They look like any European family that you would live next door to.
People are hiding out in bomb shelters, but this isn't a place, with all due respect, like Iraq or Afghanistan, that has seen conflict raging for decades. This is a relatively civilized, relatively European, I have to choose those words carefully too, city where you wouldn't expect that or hope that it's going to happen.
I hope you understand that. That has to do with Ukraine. It's with Ukraine and how Ukraine is characterized, and how a certain sect, a certain people, it's assumed that they should be okay, or it's assumed that they are meritorious of a certain type of life, and that this life that is occurring in Ukraine right now is somehow, it's not for them. It's not for them, but it's for those people over there in Africa, in the Northeast, or rather in the Middle East. But you know why I wanted to play this here alongside with, let's say, the Biden speech? Because the same thing occurs over and over again, not only with these issues relative to, let's say, war, but relative to healthcare, relative to so much more. And what I want you guys to envision here is how the media plays into your own beliefs, how the media creates your own prejudices. You're a great person, you're a nice person. I'm speaking to people in general. You're a nice person. But the media is there to help shape. Think about that. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.